Alright, here we go. We're connecting, and I think we're live. Welcome, guys, to the JJ Yet channel. Right now, we're doing art. We're doing art with Star Dog. Welcome, I'm Star Dog. We have all our tools out. We have the Ace of Cups right up here. That's what we're going to be drawing. We have our cool little pad thing here we got for 10 bucks at Walmart. We're not actually using tools from it, though. It has a bunch of tools like crayons and stuff. There's the picture we drew last time right there. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to go on. That's the five of wands right there. 5 of wands. All your tarot people out there. It is, oh no, it's not up. It's not even up on cryptotarot.club. But check out cryptotarot.club if you happen to. It's going to be improved over time. You can already get a free reading there over there if you just do the Rider Waite Tarot. The other section is experimental. We're getting there on that. So anyway, guys, here we go. We have the markers. These are the only things we used. Oh, and we used a colored. We did use one colored pencil over here last time to do our drawing. Last time I broke it into 2 videos. I did one where I just did the outlines, and then another one I did the coloring in. Let's see what happens this time. Here we go. There's our black marker. These have nice fine points, though, which is good. They got nice fine points on them there. I don't know if you guys can see that very easily. So, what are we going to do? Well, first, we got to capture the flow of this thing. This thing has a lot of stuff on there. It's got fountain, it's got a hand, but usually when I do my pictures, I start in one spot. Hold on one second here. What am I doing? I need to open a new desktop here. Yeah. Why do I need to open a new desktop? Because I forgot to maximize the picture on another desktop for me to look at. I kind of want. I need better. I need to talk about it a little more clearly. All right. Oh. Looks like I failed again. Oh Lord. This is the one I was trying to make desktop full. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. All right. Back to our video. Alright guys, this sucks. Alright, I wasn't supposed to have those dead spaces. I was working on getting rid of those dead spaces. Alright, I forgot to open the picture on the other window here for me to use. Now let's get back to talking about the picture. Sorry guys, a little tangent there. We got this bottom section. We're not going to do Ace of Clubs. I haven't been doing lettering on any of my guys. I haven't been doing lettering on any of my guys. I know I'm talking to that camera. That's the camera that gets the picture. Let's see here. It seems like it's pretty good one there. Alright, take a look. Ace of Cups, we're talking about, it's got a bottom that has like this, how do you say, it's got water, right? So I want to catch that, right? That's my first thing I want to catch. And it's sort of placid water, even though there's these streams coming down, we're going to have to make room for the streams. There's also a little bit of land over here, which I actually didn't notice the first time I looked at it. There's a little bit of land in the Ace of Cups. So here's our land. It's going to come up, actually comes up a little bit, then it's going to come down, and then there's kind of another textured piece like this. And then we're pretty much down to the water line, like pretty quickly, right? Here's our water line, it's going to be about right here. Let's go ahead and get some water in there. Notice it's very placid water, pretty much straight water. Looks like I missed the thing there, so it's not going to be very straight, that water, but that's okay. That's kind of how life is. Life isn't very straight sometimes, so I don't worry about it. There we go, a little texture in that water there. So that water, as you can see, is not very straight. It's not very level, right? That's one of the things about water. It's usually more level. So that's interesting. We got slanted water here to start with. So it's pretty much a fail. It's not that bad. It doesn't look that bad in the video. You guys are a little further away. That's hilarious, guys. That's hilarious. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. We got some more to do here. I want to get, how you say, I want to get this slant out of here, but there's no way to do it immediately. I'm just going to kind of pretend it's not there in my mind because it's fucking me up. Not only did I mess up, I got this slant on here, but I messed up. I didn't leave room for these spouts of water that are coming down. So we could keep going to show you error fixing, but if you start off that bad on a picture, it's okay to start over. You'll see I made errors in the last one. I'm using these pens, so you can't take them back. This time, instead of starting with the land, we're going to start with the water. Alright, we're going to start with the water, and we're going to try to get it real parallel here. We'll put a little dot there. We'll put a little dot measure the height. That's about there. About there. Is that right? I think this one's a little bit lower. Let's see if I'm right. I think that one dot is a little lower than the other dot. So this dot is here, right? Which is, I'm going to just measure it with my finger there. And this dot is here. Yeah, the dot's just a little bit lower. I was right. All right, so take it up a little bit. Right there, there. All right, now try it. Again, we use the marker. I'm actually going to use the line that up. And then line that, I would say, still a little low. So I want to go a little higher. But anyway, the point is I'm going to aim between those two dots. Last time I failed to get it straight. I did like these jagged things. It's hard to get a straight line, man. I don't hold myself much to worrying about that. You'll see that's not pretty much what this art series is about, straight lines. I just kind of wanted this one to be as straight as possible since it's the water. I realized the water. Oh, I did it again. I forgot about the fountains that are supposed to break that line. Do I just start all over again? I think I should. I just my very first line. So we'll just toss this piece of paper. Boy, this is exciting. I didn't realize there was going to be this much excitement in this. Let's. I don't have another. I had a folded one in there to start the episode. I don't have another folded one in there. So let's do it. Let's get another folded one. All right. So. A couple of bad spots in there. This has been a great broadcast so far. Like I said, last time you guys saw me, you saw me air fix. You know, even when you didn't think I could, I kind of mushed a guy's hair, I changed the position of the head, whatever. You know, I did what I had to do to get that other one done. This one, I mean, you start off. Boy, that's a way to fold a piece of paper. I had the corners exact, and then I thought if I just kind of mushed my fingers, it would do that other part. That didn't work very well. It's okay, whatever. It's close to being in half. Anyway, look how I somehow got it like woo. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, all right, guys. So once again, very similar plan here. This time, I like how my plan came out with the dot. So let's use our dot theory and do that again since that worked pretty well. All right, so one little dot here, and then I want to aim for when I'm coming across with that thing so I don't fuck up. Alright, there you go. So this one's a little lower this time. Alright, but then you know what? The main thing is we've got these four things coming down, right? And we can't cut those off when we go across here. We have to take some time and not just make straight lines, straight lines. So the four of them are kind of in the middle. So here we're going to come across to about there. Then we're going to hit our first one. I'd say it's a little bit early for our first one. Our first one's, it's pretty close. Let's take it a little further. All right, now our first one will hit. Then just a little bit later, we're going to hit our second one. Then there's going to be a break, and the break's pretty long. The break's pretty long. Then we're going to hit one about here, and then one about here. And this is going to go all the way to our spot. Look at that. So, as you can see, we started coming up with our water level here. And then I saw my dot at the end and I came back down. I feel like I got the break spaced pretty well. But hey, this is gonna have to do. We're not gonna do it again after this. There's a little royal in the water. Royal in the water there. That's what that is. There's gonna be some land here. Let's take this guy down about there, and then there's another one, and the land comes down there. Right, there we go. Definitely the fountain's good. It's not bad. I feel like the right side's a little bit wider before the stream than the left is, but whatever, that's good enough. Now we want to capture some lily pads. We want to capture these lines coming down. They're kind of the center of everything, these lines coming down. There's two that go in front of the hand on this side, one that goes in front of the hand on this side. Right? So these lines are a lot. This is like the straight part. This is like the guide to our photo. If I can take this up and curl it down, I can draw everything else around it. Right? And actually, I think I need to sit up a little bit. I need to see my creation from this up vantage point more. Oh, what's up, boy? Oh, shit, I got a fucking guy in the chat room. What is up, my friend? I didn't see you there. Oh, our first chat. I'm glad we got a chat here. That's the first chat for the JJ Yet art. The JJ Yet slots they've been cranking it every time. I should change the default title so it's got art and gambling in there. But right now it just says gambling. So I'm glad MFS 7772 has popped up. So that's pretty good. We're going to be doing some more drawing here. We're going to grab these. We're going to grab these streams, right? We're going to grab these streams, and they're going to be kind of the center of the picture that we're doing, right? So, and you can see this first one kind of goes down into the water for a little bit. I'm actually going to pop over and look at my more detailed one. Yeah, they don't really make them splash when they go into the water, which is kind of interesting. It's like, are they going into the cup or out of the cup? Huh? That's an interesting conundrum there. Anyway, it comes about halfway down. There's going to be a lily pad under it. We're going to try to get straight all the way up, and we're going to curve into this imaginary cup. Oh, no, we don't curve all the way in. Look, up there at the top of the curve, it gets intersected by the lower one. So the lower one is actually more forward, if that makes sense. So we're going to take the lower one up all the way. We're going to hook it into an imaginary cup about right towards the top there. So here we go. We're just going to do it. Here we go. Up, up. You're never going to get it straight, but you're just having fun. Up, 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 up. This is the inner one, so it can actually go up. It can curve. This is the outside of it. It can curve and come down, right? And then it has an inside also. The inside goes like that, comes with it, and comes down. And we're just going to come down, 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 down. Now here, once again, we're actually going into the water about to there. About to there. With really not much splash. I let it tail out just a little in, because I feel like it should have a little bit of splash. But I don't know. I mean, this way, it's not a splash as it's sucking up, because we want to be able to go in and out. Anyway, so that's the first one that looks pretty good. It's going to need a cup that's sort of drawn around it, right? And this cup is kind of primary, except for, oh, haha, oh, hey, I got are you working? I got him another message. Are you working? Question mark. There we go. Yeah. Let's see if he's working right now, or if he can give us even more attention to the stream. That's what we need, more attention. That's what it's all about, right? Everybody loves attention. There's this Rush song, what's it? Limelight, Living in the Limelight, the Universal Dream. We're all in our pretend limelight if we're Twitch streaming, right? I think I've got really bad connection here, so if there's any kind of slowness, I'm not surprised, I guess. Let me look at the bigger version of this, see how these relate. Yeah, these are so close, they actually don't even use the, they go like this. This is the other stream. It's coming up right here, and then it has the other part. And it comes up not too high, just to about maybe right here. And then right there. And then it's going to come up. Right? And it's going to come over about to right there. Let's take it up. Up, up, up. Ooh, up, 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 up. There we go. And this, oh, it's coming on down, down. Yeah. These guys are kind of in front, if that makes sense, these two streams of water. So those are streams of water. Now we need this cup to come around. If he says he's working, we're gonna change the way we interact with him. If he's not working, we get his full attention, and we could like get him to give us advice or ideas on our pictures, or who knows. We can totally rope him into making this more entertaining stream. If he's working, I'm not going to make him, do all the extra work. What can I say? All right, so this is the edge of this cup. Drawing this cup is huge. I'm actually going to pop over, and of course now I'm not going to interact as much with Twitch. I just need to see this. Oh, weird. So they kind of have a little bit of the cup here, a little bit of the cup there. So there's a part here. Let's just see if we can get one line in here. There's a part here that goes like this. All right? It comes around. This is part of a big sort of cup thesis. We'll call it the cup thesis. And the cup thesis is, hey, there's a cup here. It is a slight angle, but not much of an angle. And it's going to come all the way to a certain point over here. It's going to interact with those streams. But on this side, it's going to keep coming, but not by that much. Right? In other words, let's draw the bottom edge of this, right, which is here. All right, we'll leave that where it is. Now, the part that comes through the stream here almost immediately like curls up. It curls up, it curls out a little bit. And then there's like the back side of the cup here. That's what it's really merging with. All right? And you can see a little bit here. Now this comes through, because it's like the shadow side by the time it gets here. Shadow side. Comes through the things, and you can see mine is much higher, so we're actually going to lower it a little bit. Then we're going to come this way. Alright? So my streams barely clear the cup. Theirs are a little fuller, but that's okay. Now this, I almost messed up. You can see I'm coming around the cup here, but here's this other stream. Oh, I see. It actually goes past. This is interesting. Also, there's 5, not 4. Oh, shit. I'm changing the artwork, dude. This ace has 5 streams coming out, and I only have 4 right. I only have enough room for 2 here. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, man. I got to decide whether that's worth keeping or not. This can be a question for our audience. Hey, I got a question for the audience. Exclamation point. I missed the opening for one of the streams coming out from the right side of the cup pairing. Should I just audible and make it 4 streams, or should I find a way to make the 5th stream cross the line? Oh, that's a good question, my bro. That's a good question, guys. This is great. This is great that we're good. Now, so we're gonna wait on this. We're gonna wait on finishing the cup up here, hopefully till we get till we get a response from the audience. And what we're gonna do is just work on what we can do, which is we're gonna drop this guy. He drops just about down to here. He's a little bit higher, right? We can work on some of the lily pads. We've already got our land here. These lily pads are pretty simple. They're just these little Pac-Man guys, but this is one of the basic things with drawing. You're not actually drawing a Pac-Man. You're drawing an angled Pac-Man, which is more like an oval. So you just have to forget what you're trying to do and just look at the page and focus on following those shapes rather than the shapes that are in your head, which are sort of circles and squares and these even shapes. It's left brain thinking. Anyway, we're going to pop over here to look at these lily pads a little bit closer. Usually, like I said, it's got a lot of these texture lines in black. I usually just draw those in the color if I can. Like, okay, so here, it's got one lily pad here, and it's kind of just a ovular one. It's got a little bit there, and it kind of comes off the page. They did it on purpose. They wanted one coming off the page. They got another one here coming off the page, coming up this way. And again, this kind of makes it feel like you're in the picture, right? If you got, you know, it's better with the edges open like that. And this is a pretty lily pad infested thing here. It's got a lot of these lily pads. And they're sort of rounded Pac-Man. I made his little face a little too sharp there, but it's okay. We'll get another one. There's one more here, where it comes up like this and over. And here we're going to get this right. Rounded. Rounded. There we go. And then, yeah, and this kind of touches here. I really should have let him touch more completely, but that's okay. There we go. This guy should be a little more ovular. That's okay. It's not perfect. Not worrying about perfect. All right, let's see if we got a message back from our guy. No message back. Come on, guys. Somebody tell me what you think I should do with these streams, man. I think I'm going to audible to 4, by the way, and just change the math in this, since I didn't see it at first. So we'll keep on going here. Also, this should not slide all the way edge like that. You guys can see the art here better. All right, so I got some lily pads, little Pac-Man looking guys. There's actually like a little flower here. All right, which we're just going to get that. All right. Over here we got another one right here. It's just a little flower. It's like a tulip looking thing growing up. It's got 2 bulbs and maybe a little green there. All right. There's actually a lily pad here. It's obviously a lily pad, right? But it actually has kind of a flower going up. Got 3 bumps. And it's growing out from the middle there. And then there's the rest of that lily pad like this. There we go. All right. Then here, over here, there's just a flower by itself pretty much. 1, 2, 3. You've got a little green there. We go with it. Here, you've got kind of this weird quadri lily pad. And then it's got a guy here. Here's a little bit of the, all right, more like that. and then the rest of this like that. All right, then now we're about to be under this stream, so this is the first stream I drew here. So this guy's got to come up. He's actually, we're going to have to draw more of this chalice, basically, is what's going to have to happen. The fact is this chalice is in front of everything, but we need to measure it. So I was going to do the edge of the chalice on this stream, which was going to be my inside. So I'll do inside. This will be my outside stream. All right, we can bring this up, because I want to get to work on this other part. So let's bring it up, and we'll go ahead and have, so this is the inside. The inside comes up, 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 past the chalice, up, and this is the inside, goes over into the chalice. All right, and here we go, up here, up, 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 and into the chalice. Now what you see here is that the chalice comes up around, and then it does the same thing it did on this other side. It kind of gets to its darker parts, like this. Alright, just like that. Like that. Comes around like that. And now it kind of segues to the darker parts there. So I kind of painted that in darker. Now, there's going to be more darker parts, right? The inside of the chalice has got some darker parts in here. I might do some lines, the darkening. But this is, oh shit, did my audience answer? 5, go with 5. Oh shit, alright, 5 it is, bro. 5 it is, bro. Alright, I got my first audience real interaction. 5 it is, bro. It is, bro. There we go. That's my happiest thing. It's my first now real input. Our art has improved through real input. Let's put a heart. It says pansexual pride. Well, okay. I just wanted a heart, man. I'm fine with pansexual pride too. Virtual hug. All right. I think I just put 2 things out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Pansexual pride and a heart, bro. Yeah, right. Pansexual. Everybody loves everybody. Everything. No, not everybody loves everything. Everybody loves everything. Pansexual means this table's hot. This table's sexy, right? All right. So let's keep going. Now we know what we're gonna do. We know we're gonna do that. So we're gonna have to break a line here somehow. We're gonna make that happen. Both of these guys go behind the chalice, so we can draw the rest of the chalice now. It's got to come down. It's got to have a thing. Here, let's scooch over here. Boom. Pansex. Well, pansexual is attracted to him. Pansex, I guess, I don't know. That means, are you literally having sex with everything all the time? Probably. That's probably the ins and outs of it. All right, let's have this come around. It's going to come down. Right? This has got to come around. I probably already made it too narrow there, but oh well, that's the way it goes there. We'll open it up a little bit with another line. And then it kind of swoopsy, swoopsy, swoopsy downsies, swoopsy downsies, swoopsy downsies, about there maybe. That's actually a little low, but whatever. We'll have a different ratio on ours than they do, you know. And this comes around like this, comes around, and then actually kind of runs into the hand. So there's a hand line this runs around to on this side. On this side, it actually is going to, here, let's get the inside done first here. This is going to swoop on down, same as the other guy. There's a hand, there's a hand, there's a hand, there's a hand, you know, all through here. Now here we got this line. The hand is actually a little above it, so we can go ahead and draw the top. And then it's supposed to hit this string, but it's not going to hit the string. I just won't make it hit the string. We'll just make it hit the hand here. All right, so there we go. Now we got our chalice shape. Now we can focus on getting this 5th stream here. Let's see. Ha-ha-ha, we got a ha-ha. All right, guys. All right, so now we're going to focus on getting this 5th stream here. So the 4th stream is going to be here, right? And it actually goes behind the hand. So we do have to we kind of have to work on the hand now. This goes behind the hand. So our hand kind of goes up. It's got this finger, right? It's got this finger line, this pinky finger line, right? And that goes through both streams. So here's our pinky finger line. All right, nice and liney. Goes down into our chalice thing. About right there, there's a joint. Let's get a little point for a joint. And then let's go ahead and come up. A little fleshy up thing over here. Up-y, 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 up-y. A little bit higher, actually. I should have come up a little higher, so I'm just going to kind of muddle that line there. And then it comes up here. And that's actually going to hit this one stream. It's, whatchamacallit. There's a little bit of curve here. And then this guy is coming like this. This is the inside of the hand. Alright, so we got to get this line right. It actually kind of goes right along here. Let's turn this sideways so we can catch this line. We got to catch this line, G. Got to catch this line. And this is going to be around, kind of goes like that. Do, 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 do. Now it kind of goes around and makes a thumb. Kind of round thumb. Let's do the top of it. What are we trying to catch here? Let's catch a little more here because it's going to go through, right? So this pinky is going to go through, or, yeah, pinky is going to go through, and it's actually going to go like this. And I'm kind of doing it backwards. It should be a little straighter here and a little more curved on this side, but whatever. We're coming around. We're coming around. The pinky's happening, boys. We're not waiting anymore. We're pinkying. Pinkies are here. Pinkies are here. Do 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 do. Pinkies are here. All right, this comes around here. All right, and goes in, but not all the way into the string because it's going to be part of like the wrinkle as the other fingers come around. So there's another finger. This is the opening for all of it. All of it goes here. All right, but there's like another finger here that we got to follow up, 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 up. Follow the curve, son. Follow the curve, son. Follow the curve. Up. There's one on the outside and one. Oh, this is the one on the inside. Okay, this is the one on the inside. The one on the inside is relatively straight. Goes a little bit past this one, about right here, and goes up and out. And it's got a little fingernail. There we go, just like that. Now over here, there's an outside one. It goes like this. It follows the same curves. And then it goes like this, and it comes up. And it also has a finger. And it starts about right. Yeah, you go like this, you go like that. About right here. Like that. And it has a little pinky, a little nail thing like that. There we go. Alright, so that's his nail. That could be a little better, it could be worse. Let's see if we've gotten any traction here. Nope. Alright, well, we didn't ask for anything. Look, here we messed up. This inner line should have been shorter than this other line. That was just a mistake. I'm going to go ahead and do that a little longer, even though it's not exactly the ratio it has. I don't want them to both stop at the same point there. I want them to have the same kind of thing they got. Alright, guys, so we'll just keep on going. Oh, yeah, there's an extra stream is going to have to be in there. That's what started all this. That's what started me doing the hand, is because I got to do the stream, right? So, like, this thing that comes around here has to be part of this whole hand, right? So the hand has to have a feel. I have to get a feel for this hand. So I have to come over, right? There's some kind of cloud in the way here, so we'll just fucking do a little bit of that cloud in there. But there's like a puffy-ass hand thing in here. And then really, it goes like that, and it comes back around. This fucking cloud gets in the fucking way, so you can't see anything, right? There we go. That's my cloud. All right, now this top has to come down, right? But this part kind of has to be nice and big and fleshy. Up, up, up and over. Up and over. Boom. Now, here's where we got to integrate streams. So there's going to be a stream here, right? It's going to go up. It's going to go through all this stuff. So up, behind the hand, and it's actually going to come right here. So if this guy's going swoop, this guy swoops up because he's going to be a thumb. And then the thumb comes down, kind of like this. Well, whatever. We'll get back to the thumb. I didn't quite nail that thumb. I wanted to get a thing, but it looks like it's kind of touching its own hand, which isn't that bad. Let's just leave it right now. Let's get this guy going this way. This guy's got to come up. Got to go past the cup. Through here, actually. Through here. Past the cup, over, and down, in there. Like this. There we go. And then, there's one more stream that we're going to add. Let's see how deep these guys go. This guy goes about down to here. This guy goes down, actually farther and deeper. And this guy is a guy who has to come from nowhere, right? He has to come from nowhere and go here. So this is going to be very interesting what we're going to do. One thing is, by the way, we forgot to get our crossy here. This guy. I forgot about this wafer when I was coming across there. So we're going to have to get this wafer in here. Let's get this wafer. There's our wafer. Alright, there's going to be a little dove up there. We'll get to him in a second, but we need just kind of his beak, at least right now. There we go. And then there's like a little sign of a cross in here. There we go. All right, now this guy is going to have to come and squeeze right behind this cross, just like that. He's got his own string going in the water right there. There we go. Now we're going to come up. He's actually going to go over here. There we go. And you're going to see him come down here. Here, this goes around. You're going to see him come down right there. And then he's going to come down right here. He's going to go past the hand, behind the hand. This guy actually shows up here. Alright? This guy is behind the cup all the way through there. And he's kind of this little, kind of in the background stream. So I don't even mind him kind of even ending on the water there. Alright? Alright, we got our fifth stream, guys. Let's see what happens next. Let's see, we got any more audience chat? Traction. Traction, baby. All right, so we rocked it out there. That looks great. I'm really happy about the wah, wah, wah going in there. I'm happy about the hand, the cloud. I don't love the cloud yet, but you can't really see the cloud. I love the lily pads. We got to finish a couple of these areas. Starting with this hand, I feel like just a little piece is needed right there. That's to kind of complete that. So we'll just do that. I had to complete that thought. Now over here, this is obviously when it's colored will be a nice little lily pad. There is like kind of one kind of here with one on top. That's the first one I've drawn that was really on top. So I'm glad we did that. And then here, we got a little bit of right there. There you go. Now here, this is one of those flowers that doesn't have much green around it. And here's one, just a little bit of flower coming up. Then there's a lily pad over here with this flowery guy right there. And then there's like a lily pad here that doesn't have anything except another lily pad next to it. Like that. Two kissing Pac-Mans. Alright, and there's no lily pad in this area, and I think that's fine. So that's good, that's good. So we got most of the lily pads. The texture we're going to do with the water, the coloring we'll get the coloring of those, so that's good. There's all these little droplets coming down. We are going to want to get those droplets. We're going to want to get the dove. We're getting close to being finished on the whatchamacallit part, on the drawing part, the outlining part. Let's get this little guy. He's got a little trumpet coming around like that. Let's get this, a billowing cloudy guy, another little billowing cloudy guy. And this guy, and it goes like that. There's another billy cloudy guy like that. And he goes all the way around. He's a big billow. He's a big old billow. Alright? It just, all this stupid, I'm not stupid swirler shit, but I don't know. It's not that cool to me. Maybe I'm doing a bad job drawing it because I'm not getting into it as much. That's probably true. But it's okay. You know what, we have to do what we do, right? We can't get caught up in what we're not doing. That is a recipe for disaster. Getting caught up in what you're not doing. Oh, I'm not doing this, I should be doing this. Like, what? Who told you any of this stuff, you know? I guess if I told you you should be doing something because I was giving you art advice and you weren't doing it, I would still think that's good, right? Because we're kind of creating, what I'm doing is I'm rounding. A lot of these spots I did these partial things on, now I'm kind of smoothing them and just rounding them, making them a little more better. These guys are supposed to have these texture lines coming up, right? There's like two of them in each, like this guy has one here. And this is that rounding I was talking about. And sometimes the texture lines don't go like, they go like that, and then yeah, they don't quite go all the way around. Sometimes they do. Alright. Alright, so that looks cloudy. It's starting to look cloudy. It's looking a little bit billowy, right? A little bit billowy. Alright, so we got our billowy. Now we want to do, we got to detail everything inside that vessel for sure. But also we got these little guys to do. I feel like the vessel is first. Alright, so the vessel's kind of lopsided, but hey, maybe it's a view. It's like, whoop, little lopsided point of view, you know? Let's see here. We're going to do... we should have another quiz for the audience to see if we can get some more audience engagement here. So what we need is to make another mistake and be trying to fix it. You know, then we know, you know, how we're doing. There we go. You notice I'm kind of drawing this letter. I'm not writing this letter. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's thin on this side. It turns around and it's fat, fat, fat. Alright, all the way to a little thing here, of course, that runs into. It's kind of the toppage thing. And then it comes down. It's actually a little fatter going in. It comes down and gets, you know what I should do? Hold on. Let me just go upside down just so I can see it with my creative brain better. That's what we did as kids. We turned the picture upside down just to see it with creative brain better. It really worked. Really worked. There we go. There's our M. Right, it's like a slanted M on a slanted picture. It's like a trippy, right? All right. We wanted to get a few of these darkened texture lines in. You notice there's no water. All of these actually go, well, you can't, it doesn't actually hit the water. I've had some, you see, oh, well, there's the water right there. Like, no, there's no water. These streams are going into the cup like this, and you can't see any of the water. And what you can see is very gentle kind of black lines on the edge of the cup. It's kind of curvy black lines. Give you an idea that there's a shadow going around here. A little shadow going around. There we go, yeah. Alright, so now we got the M, we got this also has some other black lines on the outside. I'm going to do those instead, I think mostly with the other kind of texture. It does have this thing, which is like a little happy, sealy kind of thing, like embossed kind of thing here. One more. There we go. It does kind of have this thing, which is like a little emblem, I think, of some kind. Right? And it has some leaves here. There we go. I made it like a whatchamacallit by accident. And then this kind of continues all the way around. There we go. Make it continue all the way around. I made it like one of those things. And then it has a circling. Circle. There we go. And then here it has an inside spread thing. It goes all the way here. It gives the impression that, hey, we didn't finish this rounded edge. It's actually being cushioned in the hand, you know? Quiz. Does it make a sound when you receive a chat message? No! Exclamation point. I need to enable that. OMG. OMG, bro. OMG, that's the best idea. Let's just pause this fucking picture and we will go to settings. I see settings for chat right here. My preferences, show mod icons. Let's make this thing bigger. Chat appearances, followers only, emotes, pause chat. I want chat alerts. Receive. Okay, we're gonna go to Google, boys and girls. Right here. Here we go. Google. How to hear chat alerts, OBS, Twitch. And that should do it. They're pretty, everybody wants to know these things. Alright, oh god damn it. I wanted one of these just word ones. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. How do I, alright. From the chat box, select the settings tab. Yeah. Select the appearance tab. Wait, I think I want it on OBS. Oh god. OBS Studio, right on the sources box, the scene you want your alerts to show up in. No, I'm failing so far. I can't handle it. I can't Google anymore for a second here. We're gonna take a pause on that. I'm kind of frustrated. Let's just go back to view. I'm gonna go back to view. There it is. Alright. Alright, if you see how, let me know. Gonna draw more. Like, I just can't. It was too much, guys. I tried to look it up. I realized the problem is there's like, OBS has the Twitch stream stuff inside of it, and then like, is it that, or are you doing, you know, to the Twitch website? Yeah, eject, exactly. Thank you, Earthman. Thank you, Earthman. Eject. Let's get back to drawing this beautiful picture that's going so well. Let's make it so you can see it a little better too. There we go. All right, guys. We're happy about our outline. We're happy about our thumb. We're happy about this. We're happy about these guys. We got this. We just did our cup. I really like that. Now we got to do all these little weird, I guess, droplets of water, but they drew them like leaves. I guess the top is a little thinner. I'll give them that. So there's supposed to be all these little droplets of water. So we're just going to kind of do them. They're going to go swoop. There we go. That's a droplet of water now. From herefore out, these droplets, they art doth what I doth doeth on it is it shall be so, and thine art the ones. We're just going to do it. What? What? And one more. Well, kind of a fat one. Whoop. There we go. All right, and then there's two in here. Wah. I like making sounds when you do it. That, you know, that might be the best thing to do. You know, like, just, of course you do. Don't you do sounds? Don't you go blop? No, I don't go blop. We should go blop. Bloop. Bazinga. Shmurf. Oh, there's just three there and two here, but whatever. Roar. And then yarm. All right, so then three over here. Blop. Snort. And swing. And then one, there's one little one right here. One little one, bloop. And there's one over here. This one's almost like diamond shaped. I don't know why they're doing more diamond shaped. Probably just, you know, sort of randomness and fun. And one more here. All right, we got it. We got it. All right, now we'll check chat again. Okay, ejected chat. Yes, I'm not missing any key chats. We're going to enable that. All right, guys, that'll happen. Maybe on a future one. All right, so we're happy about this. We've got to sit a little higher in our chair here. We don't have our dove yet. We got to do our dove. We're almost to the coloring section. There's this little filigree here with like a bell on each side of this cup. I'm just tossing it, I think. I'll tell you, we'll give our chance. No, I'm tossing it. I'm not, because I have to do it on this side too, and that interrupts the stream I just did. So I'm not putting that weird filigree. I guess I could put it here. Whatever. I like how my chalice looks better, boys. All right. So now we're gonna do this thing. All right. Now this is interesting. I started the beak already. Okay. So there's going to be a head, there's going to be some wings, and then there's a lot of this wing kind of coloring, which I think we'll probably do with our colored pencil. So let's see if we can do this. This is going to be the head coming up and in. Head comes up and in, right? In, and then it kind of swoops out a wing, swoop, swoop, and up. Swing. Now this is interesting because my guy is different. I'm actually running out of room here because I put the other thing really high up. So two things are different. Number one, well, you know what? Maybe he's got one wing tucked in a little bit more. You know? And so you can always have a reason in art. Here we go. Let's get this kind of... There we go. That's feathery. Not perfect, but whatever. Most of this is going to be done with the colors, but I am going to get some of these feather contours in here very lightly with the black. I want this to go and then kind of this shape. All right. And this is where just the lightest touch. You're looking for the lightest touch in here. Really light touch. That's key. You're not pressing down the marker at all. You're just, as soon as it touches even the slightest bit with the thing, you're... Because there's two kind of feathers. There's just kind of rounded feathers, and then there's kind of these longer trailing feathers, like that. All right, there we go. It'd be nicer if it was even, but that's pretty good. That's going to do it, guys. That's just about it. I think we have all the basic features. If I forgot any, we're going to get them during the coloring section, which I guess we're going to do now. Let's get a vote from the audience. Vote from audience. Should we color now or break into another section? Question mark. There we go. Now we'll, because there's not too much coloring to do in this. It's going to be a blue. I think we're probably going to color now, right? Like, it's just not that much coloring to do. One of the main things is the blue, because they have these dark texture lines here on the water. I didn't draw any of those dark texture lines. You know, I'm doing... I guess I'm kind of pushing the vote here. I'm getting excited. I guess we're going to draw it. I guess we're going to color it now. Like I said, I don't usually do the dark texture lines. I did a little bit here. You know, with the water, I didn't. I just expected that this would be our texture. This would be our texturizer, as it were. And that we'd have kind of this side texture, right? So we'll just do this kind of side texturing. on the water like this. There we go. Isn't that beautiful and water-like? Yeah, we like that. We don't need those. Those dark texture lines are for that kind of, they've got it all the way perfectly filled, which is the opposite of what we're doing. We're leaving this beautiful. And we want it to be watery, so I don't want to go too much back and forth. I want kind of like a swooshy motion in my head, like, oh, it's water, it's gentle. Gentle water. Gentle water. Gentle. Gentle water. Ooh doo doo doo. Let's go ahead and get some of these lines going in. There we go. It kind of gently just melts in there. I don't know how. It's like magic. These streams are magic, guys. Just gently do what they do there. I need to leave a lot of white so we don't overwhelm, make it too blue. Alright. Here I really want to flow along with this. There we go, with that arch. It's a lot of water. That's right where we're turning down. That comes down. Let's have some fun. Let's follow this one back up. Water. 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 Coming down, coming down. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But gently. Gently relax here. Just very gently. Gently. There we go. Now over here. Alright. Over here. Oh, I gotta check my chat, man. I gotta check my chat. Final answer! Thank God I had gotten ahead of you. Smiley face. Alright, now we gotta keep going. Alright, guys, so here we go. We're doing our guy. We're pretending we are water as we draw the lines to let our intuition help out. Water. Gentle water. Bloop, 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 bloop. Passive water. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Again, the amount of white we leave and sort of the texture that we make with our pen as we draw. Oh, here it is. This is the important point we talked about. We've got to do, so what I'm going to try to do is go like this. We kind of have these blue lines going over that black line. But also, maybe this stream just kind of hits right at the horizon. Maybe it's further back than the other streams, you know. But anyway, that's we just did it though. That's our decision there to make that. And then this, there we go. I'll make this kind of a dense one because it's further back. Maybe it's got less white space. You know, you can differentiate it from the other streams because it's denser. All right, yeah, there we go. This is the dense blue stream. It's thinner, it's denser. And it's in the back, so maybe it's darker for that reason too. And conveniently, that helps us go over the whatchamacallit area. Like 2 minutes between the video and the chat, and your chat is ahead or behind. Oh, very interesting. Will be better with better internet connection. We're better with better connection in hotel right now. All right, here we go. The water does look great, doesn't it? That back and forth and capturing those white spaces is key. I was really happy about how that one part went too. With that guy. And these ones in the back being a little bit darker is working out well too. A little more darker for these guys in the back. There we go. That goes in here. Alright, let's do some more. I do like turning my picture sideways and doing that. You guys probably see me doing that technique a lot. I even like going upside down sometimes. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. We are water. We are passive. We float and we go to the same level. This is getting a little thicker lines. My arm angle is coming down a little bit in there. That's fine. Just try to get back to doing it lightly, which means a lot of times you'll miss and you won't even hit the paper when you go over it. That's how you know you're doing it right. All right, guys, looking good. I think we just need a little more in here, and maybe a little more here. All right, I love it. Yeah, water's looking good. All right, so now we're going to do this. One more water, one more water, one more water. We have to get into water mindset again. Swish, swish. This one is going to be lighter than the other ones because it's more in the front. So I'm trying really carefully to not press the marker all the way down, to utilize that thin tip. There we go. All right, looks great, looks great. Maybe a little on the edges here. Swoop, 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 swoop. All right, now we're going to do all of our, we're going to keep using our blue. Let's do all these droplets. Droplets are real filled. They have them real filled. I'm going to try to capture their circularness, but I might not fill them quite all the way because I don't want them to be too dark. The rest of our water's not too dark. So you can see I'm not really filling them. And I'm not trying to do, oh, that one I kind of filled, but whatever. That one's a darker, that's a darker water droplet, people. Come on, people, don't you know what a darker water droplet looks like? All right, we'll check our chat. Just this beautiful picture. Great, glad you like it, guys. Glad you like it. Yeah. All right, so we got our water. That's all our water. The sky we'll do with that colored pencil so we don't make it too dark. So it's time to switch colors. Clearly green is our next wonderful color here. 1 second here, we're going to make that. There we go. Green's our next wonderful color here. Oh, this is the pencils. I was like, why is there more than one green? Those were the colored pencils. This is the markers. Cheap little Crayola set. That's all you need, boys. Here we go. Shiny Biny. You know what we're doing? We're doing the lily pads in the land. Alright, so lily pads, again, they just kind of have this smoothness to them. So I'm going to try to capture that. I think I want to kind of do like that. Kind of curl lightly, depending on which way they're growing. I want a little bit of green at the bottom of each of those kind of island flower things too. Teensy bit of green. There we go. Alright, again, I'm going to kind of swoosh. Not going to make them totally dark. Whoops. That's kind of a weird swoosh, but okay. Here we go. A little star in the middle of that guy. Swoosh this guy. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. A little bit down at the bottom of that one, which is for a flower. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Everybody's going to watch this just for the sound effects. One day they'll be like, what is the Josh method of teaching? Or, I'm sorry, Stardog. This is Stardog here, not Josh. Stardog, guys. Stardog. JJ at Slot Streaming and Art. Stardog in the house. Okay. What is the Stardog method of art? And it'll be, you've got to make the sounds, right? You don't make the sounds? Doesn't everybody make the sounds nowadays? No, that was the Stardog method. That fell out of favor in the Greco-Roman times. All right. A little bit green on these guys. A little green here. And this one actually had a little stalk coming up, so we just did that little stalk. I didn't put it in the black, but I put it there. Alright guys, here we go. We got it. Now we're going to do the red. The beautiful red. Oh, we're going to do that land too, but let's do our red here. Red flowers. Flowery, think flowery and fluffy. Fluffy and flowery, fluffy and flowery, fluffy and flowery. Boop. I put the tiniest bit of red on there, like a little bit of a flower. Just a little bit of a flower starting to creep out of that green spot. So that's kind of fun. A little tiny dot there. Okay, so that's all there. It looks great. Now, it looks like I should have this over. Alright, now let's get this land. This land, we want to follow the flow of this mountain, kind of down. We could have put little bits of grass on there, which is something I do a lot. I actually forgot about that till now, but that's okay. It's far in the back, so probably shouldn't really see blades, individual blades anyway. Alright. There we go. All right, so that's the land. That's the land over there. Now we want, what do we want next? Star Doggy. Yes, Star Dog. I'm telling you, Star Dog is the name. Star, everybody likes dogs. Star Dog. Simple, easy to remember. It goes with Dan the Man. You'll see, guys. You'll see. Just remember, you can always check out jjyet.com for any of the links for JJ Yet slot streaming. And yeah, and we also do art. So it's a smorgasbord over here. All right. Now, what we're going to do here is very important. We have to. I want a little more blue here on this one. Boop. Boop-a-doop-a-doopers. All right. Now we've got to do the sky. Well, we're going to do this cup. And the sky is neat, guys. The sky is gray instead of blue, like some of the other skies. And here's what's interesting. There's like, well, here, it's up here. Nope. Up, there we go. Up here, on this guy's hand up here, there's this lightness to it, right? There's this lightness, these little spokes. And so the gray doesn't go all the way around. So that's going to be neat to get to. But we are going to try to finish our foreground picture first. Let's do this guy. It's a marker. This is for our gold, right? This is gold all the way, yellow and gold. And I'm going to try to kind of swoosh them, right? Because it's a cup. It should be swooshy. It should have some highlights in white from where the light reflects off of it. So you want it to be swooshy. Swooshy, swooshy, light golden eyes. It's a thing that makes a thing, make a swooshy swooshy. And this part might even be like a different color of gold. So I'm going to fill it in kind of more completely and darker. And that way it looks a little different than the other one. And actually you can see there's a little bit of bleed from that black marker. So that's a lesson for all you guys who do art. You might need a new yellow marker if you keep running into your black a lot. And you might need to let your black dry more, which I didn't even think of that, honestly. But whatever. Swooshy, 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 swoosh. Swooshy, 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 swoosh. I'm trying not to touch the black now, right? Oh. Alright, so now we're going to do this part. Of course, needs swooshies. Swooshies. It needs longies. Longy, longy, longy. And the back part is kind of more dark, right? And what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to have a gray. I've got a gray here. I'm going to use this gray, rather than black highlights in here, I'm going to use a little bit of this gray highlight. Alright, then, so it goes from black to gray. Then the yellow is going to be in here, but very subtly. A, I don't want to screw my marker up. But B, I don't want to blast it away with yellow. There we go. Oh, right in here. Yellow's got to be here, and it's going to need another black highlight. Where's my black? Where's my black? A little more dot dot black highlight. There we go. And then that's yellow around it. And this blue didn't go all the way to the ground. Let's get this blue all the way in here. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Alright, so it looks pretty darn good, guys. We're pretty excited about this. Now we're going to do the gray. Oh, yep, gray. And here we're going to use a colored pencil. It's just really hard to get as light as I want to get it. This is the advantage of getting the colored pencils. Part of the reason I got the colored pencils. Hopefully there's a gray, and here's a blue we've been using. It's great for the sky. There's really no gray? Oh, shit, man. There's a fucking white and no gray. Here's a gray. It's fucking dark-ass gray. But with color. Here's a gray. It's dark-ass gray. Does it say gray? Yeah, it says gray. Alright, it does have a gray. It's kind of dark, but that's okay. Trust me, guys, when you try to do this, it's really easy to get it light, and it's hard with the other kind. Now, how are we going to get this glowing white around this guy's fingertips? Well, this is where our gray guy comes in. So we're going to color the whole fucking sky gray. Whole fucking sky gray, except for right around these little fingertips. We're going to have this beautiful white there, these white lines. So first let's look, I got to look at the closer picture. Yeah, it's got white lines all the way around it. All right. So, here we go, guys. what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw the outline of these lines in gray, right? So let's say there's one here, all right? It goes like this. And there's another one here, like that. You see what I'm doing here? What I'm doing is, I'm doing these little gray, it's like a castle with really big tines or whatever around it. You can see them a little better here as I go around. And so this is going to be the glowing pieces that come out from his hand. And then you'll see when I fill it in. We lost the oil. I should put all these back in over here, but I'm hot, man. I want to finish this thing. I'm excited to do it. All right, there we go. Now everything else besides this gray, right, is actually going to get a gray. It's going to get a gray. I don't know if that makes sense, but watch. You'll see what I mean. So we're just going to start here. There we go. Alright, so maybe I made it a little too dark, but whatever. Here's the gray. It's a gray day out here. Alright, it's a gray day out here. Gray day out here by the calm, placid, whatchamacallit, what do you call that thing? Lake. Alright. It's a gray day. I shouldn't have sketched it so dark probably, but whatever. I did want those lines there to guide me in the fill, but I didn't want those lines to be quite so obvious and dark. But whatever, that's part of art. Things you think are mistakes sometimes look great later, so just keep on drawing, boys, just keep on drawing. Here, I really want this gray to show up there. Yeah, this gray, yeah, there, a little bit on this corner there. And this gray too. That actually makes the lines disappear a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Alright, that made it disappear pretty good. Nice gray sky. Nice gray sky, man. Alright guys, looking good, looking good. Let's get the inside of these painted gray. Painted colored gray. Inside with gray. Inside with gray. Probably should have tried to maintain the grain as I went inside of those. It's okay. Whew! The arm is getting tired, guys. The arm is getting tired. Wow. It just hit me all of a sudden. But fortunately, we're getting pretty close to being done here. The gray day out here in Streamy Land. Alright, this is what I was talking about here. So I'm kind of changing the angle of the sky, which kind of gives it a blustery look. It's like, and here, what I want to do that's a little different is as I come in here, I want to maintain the angle of this fill. Whereas before I was kind of going up and down with the fill in, which I did there a little bit. But I want to maintain that because I want to keep that blustery sky behind going. Yeah, that looks really, that is what I wanted. And I keep hitting that border. I go just one direction. I was really getting tired of hitting that border, right? There we go. There we go. That's a nice blustery day. Yeah. Very hard to do this with the marker. Much easier with the colored pencil here. I'm going to do the same thing with this. I got tired of fucking that up. Just go off the edge here a bunch. And now you don't have to go all the way to that edge. Woo! Oh, arm is getting worn out, man. Arm is getting worn out. But it looks really great. Looks really great, really great, really great. Very happy with this. And now here's where I don't go all the way. Alright, so that should look like there's a glowingness. Now here you can see I did, oops, sorry. Here you can see I did a little darker around the white. So I'm just going to darken this up a little bit just so this also has a little darker around the white. There we go. Oh, this one. There, I missed a spot. There we go. Yeah, that needs to be dark. That's very important. You can't miss a spot like that. Very important. There we go. Now it's very old. Oh, nope. A spot here. I'll make it a little darker here. There we go. Alright guys, it looks good. There's a couple spots we could blend a little bit more here, but I really like how it's looking, guys. Really like how it's looking. Yeah, we got a very subtle glow around the guy. We got all our guys filled in. Oh, I'm doing really good, Mr. Evar Karma. Sorry. Great. What do you ask? Evac Karma. Evac Karma. Got it. Evac Karma. Great. Apparently there's a delay between the chat and the talk, so you're missing out on that. This is art. It's art for CryptoTarot.club. Check that out. You can do an original reading for free if you want, or you can do some with the new art, but that's not finished yet. But I put a little prototype up in there. It's all in alpha development. So check out CryptoTarot.club. This is the end of this kind of stream. I don't mind talking for a second to see if I can pitch my wares to Evac Karma over here. It's all free, though. You're not paying for anything. And if anybody is an artist that wants to submit tarot art, I can actually get it online for you. Once again, CryptoTarot.club. I guess I should type that in here, huh? I should type things. Right? I'm a great streamer here. CryptoTarot.club. There you go. Can you actually click on that? I got to see if you can click on that, because if you can click on that, I think you're not supposed to put... Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright, looks like CryptoTarot.club will come up in the chat, but I heard you're not supposed to put stuff in the chat here, so we're gonna get rid of that. Let's see, how do you delete a message? Right click it? Oh, is lurking on camera, see if they can help you out. Branding graphics. No thanks. No thanks. Smiley face. Alright guys, well that's it. This is Star Doggy getting an ad from me, Evac Karma. You can come watch the stream anytime, but we are all free here. We don't pay anything for our streams. We don't pay anything for advertising. We're just crazy. We like to just popularize ourselves for fun. We're happy with how it came out. Hope you guys liked watching it. And until then, you guys have a good one. And we'll see you next time on JJ Yet Slot Streaming. This is Stardog signing out.